Welcome back to Ramble Ride Out. Today I'm going to be changing the rear pads on a Honda ST1100 Pan European. This is a 96 and it's hasn't got the ABS braking system, it's just the standard. Not been done a while. I've never done them before. I'm just going on YouTube information that I've seen before. So yeah, let's crack on and do it. So first thing you've got to do, and I've already done it, this little end cap here is a threaded end cap on the, there's your caliper pin, and it's just like a dust cap. Now they can be very stiff and tight, as was this one. I haven't been able to do it, but I got my Big Joe, my son-in-law, he's massive, and he's cracked it off for me previously. So I'm just going to, I put a bit of penetrating fluid on it. In this case I use WD-40, purely and simply because it's what I have available. So I don't know if you can see it, that's all it is. Not very big, but these threads get, well, the whole thing gets a bit chewed up, look, over the years, and it becomes very stiff. So once that's released, inside, pick it up, there's an Allen head. I think it's 5mm. Again, a little bit stiff, but not too bad. And that end cap is to keep the end of the Allen key and everything to the pin, not the Allen key, the Allen head, to keep it all nice and clean, free of dust and muck and grime. And you just literally unscrew the caliper pin. Shouldn't take too long. And what I am going to do is I'm going to put some anti-seize, I think that's it, yeah, anti-seize grease on. When I'll have a look to see if there's any major scoring on it. Unfortunately, when I tried to get the that little dust cover off, I've ripped the back of my hand, so it's a bit of a mess. But anyway, so that's not too bad. So I'm going to put some anti-seize on there, give it a clean up in a minute. Just pop that down. I'm also doing this outside as well. Now, what I believe you have to, by using flat-bladed screwdriver, I think you have to just gently, trying to do it so you can see, gently prise the pistons without damaging the disc itself. I think it's also known as a rotor. Say I'm not a mechanic, so I'm going to try and case of jiggling it, getting a nice just starting to go now. There's the pistons there, or try and move my hand. There's the pistons there, a little bit dirty, and I'm going to try and just push them back into the caliper. Without, say, scoring the disc itself. And I'm also putting the pressure isn't going to be actually bending the disc. It's going to be up against the rear pad. There we go. Gently pushing it back. And then what should happen, the pads should, I believe they just normally fall out. I don't know how far they have to go, but I'm going to push them in as far as I can get them. Let's try that. Okay, so try and move the camera. See a bit nearer. Okay, so you can see piston's gone in, and that is now, the pad is now free to come out. So I shall put the rest. I've actually got the my exhaust pipe using a octopus grip thing, and these just pull out like that, and there's still a bit left on them, but it's worth getting them out, I think. There you go. Let's have a look at this one. See if I can show you. So they're not right down to the bottom, but yeah, okay, so that's them out. Didn't take long at all. So I have I got in touch with David Silver Spares, and he sent Ferodo, or they have sent Ferodo, I shall just eco friction pads. Don't know how good they are. Won't really matter to me because I don't tend to do the miles, so I'm just gonna place them. Yeah, they look similar. Yeah, I don't do the miles. I certainly don't do the speed. These are the new pads. So I'm not, if I say it doesn't really affect me, obviously it does affect me, but I'm not going to notice as much as someone who's a keen rider. I'm just, every now and then I will, if you like, go on a half decent run, but it's just spraying some anti-seize into the lid. I'm going to clean off the pin, give that a clean, just wipe it down, check it for excessive scoring, and there's no not too bad. All I've done is just wipe it with a cloth. I'm going to put some anti-seize on that in a minute. I've also been told by the guys at work that one chap actually, he builds bikes, and there is the long story of to do or not to do with anti-seize, and he said, yeah, just put a little amount on the tops. So I keep it, obviously keeping it away from the pads. Just tiny amount. Just to stop squealing. But so yeah, he's been building bikes for years, and he says he always uses it. It's never been an issue with him or for him. So that's Chad at work, and then Adam, young Adam, he said he always uses it as well. There's never been an issue for him. So I bow to their greater experience and knowledge, and I'm going to do the same. They even said if you want to, you can put some on the back, as long as you keep it away from the pads itself, you should be okay. One. Because I've never done these before, I'm not sure how they should I believe there's a spring in there that they sit in, they locate. Not quite sure where these go either. So let's see what happens. I'm going to put some anti-seize on the pin. This anti-seize comes in an aerosol, you probably heard it. I'm not quite sure never done them. It's whether they're in right or not. Feel a little bit tight, so let's use my Allen key to push it. There you go. I think it was me being a little bit tentative. There you go. I think if they're in right, once they and just so I suppose once you know what you're doing, it doesn't take long at all. Having the right tools, things like that, will always help. So I'm doing this outside, a bit of a lean-to, not in a garage. Picked a nice. Okay, so that's tight. Shall have a look. I'm just going to press my brake pedal. There you go. With a bit of luck, they look, again, because I've never done them, I don't know whether they look right, but if they are, it's taken, I don't know, 10 minutes of me floundering around. I'm going to put a little bit of WD-40 on this dust cap. There's a little bit of anti-seize for when I put the pin in, so that should all help. Just tighten it up. I'm going to go till it feels tight. There you go. So that should be it. If it is, have a look at the back ones. Yeah, they look about right. clean it up a bit. Yeah, so special thanks to Big Joe for using his strength to pop that, crack that end cap, that one there. Thanks to Chad and Adam at work for giving me the lowdown, and thanks to Motor Jeffy off YouTube, who I have since subscribed and follow. Even a buffoon like myself has changed some pads. See if I can get a close-up for you. Excuse the bouncing of the camera. So pistons now up against the new pad. See it around the back. I don't think you can get a good view around the back. But yeah, the other one's intact. So fingers crossed. And if you like what we've seen, give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Ramble on, ride out. Catch you again later.